Welcome in to Says Who Sports right now. The top ranked high school basketball player in the nation in the class of 2025 hails from Brockton, Massachusetts, was in the seats at TD Garden for Celtics NBA Finals game, the Gatorade Massachusetts Player of the Year. As a freshman, will be playing at Utah Prep, among the top teams in the country this season, has offers from the best college basketball programs in the country and many more. Will soon take official visits to a handful of them. He is the focus of intense interest in the hoops world as he eventually decides where he'll play a season in college. AJ Dybantsa. AJ, thanks for being with us at Says Who Sports. Great to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
As mentioned, AJ, you're from Brockton, Boston. You reclassified from the 26 class to 25 class. Played last year at Prolific Prep out in Napa. You'll play at Utah Prep this season. Talk about how those moves are all about seeking the best development and going against the best competition, right? That's what it's all about.
Yeah, prolific last year. Great opportunity. First time being away from home. Played a national schedule. Had a good year. Just came up short. But my senior year, we just wanted to take on a more development side of things to really prepare me for the next level. So we seeked out a couple of schools, and me and my parents thought that Utah Prep was having the best offer, having the best opportunity. So we decided to take a visit, and we like what we see. So we just pursued it.
Gotcha, understand. So when do classes start for you at Utah Prep, AJ?
I'm going to get there on September 1st, but classes start the 3rd.
Gotcha. What's your favorite subject in school?
Probably science. I like hands-on activities.
Awesome, and you're an honors student, of course. What subject do you not like?
I don't like math.
I'm with you there. Always liked, English, etc. Did not dig math. So mentioning that, as you said, you're out in beautiful Napa country last year. Now you're headed for Utah, beautiful country. I know for you that the mode is essentially, as you've said, hoop and sleep. But you're in some beautiful parts of the country. Did you or will you, do you anticipate get a chance to enjoy any of that countryside?
Of Utah, probably not. We're in Hurricane, closer to Las Vegas, so we're very south. But if we have time, I'll go. If we have an off day, I'll go. See the city out. But I'm mostly there for basketball in the school, and then on the weekends we travel. So.
Gotcha. How does your mom, Chelsea, AJ, feel about not having you at home? This is a crazy ride for her too, right? But she gets it.
It was just really getting the green light from her for leaving last year. Then since she handled it well last year, it was kind of easier to maneuver this year. But she's gonna take frequent trips to come see me in Utah
Nice.
and other states to come watch a couple games. So not too far.
Nice. I know your dad, Anise, handles all the noise, keeps the distractions away so you can just play hoops and study, obviously. Your dad is from the Congo in Africa. Your mom is from Jamaica. You've seen the work ethic. You've seen the sacrifice and what it took for them to create a nice life here for you and your family. Talk about, AJ, how their work ethic has influenced you.
Both being foreigners and really having to dig it out and really having the hard way to come out. Nothing's really given, everything's earned. So that's where I get my mindset and my competitiveness from. Just inherited traits. Me and my sisters both have it.
You loved Spider-Man as a kid. Your dad bought you a Spider-Man basketball when you were 5 years old. You've been hooping ever since. AJ, talk about what this journey has felt like for you so far? Meaning, it's been a dozen years essentially, and it just has increased. The journey's gotten crazy. Your skills have only gotten better and better. What has this journey felt like for you so far? Have you had a chance to kind of like, you're so busy doing it, can you really enjoy it and savor it too?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still a kid at the end of the day. I mean, I try to enjoy it. I still enjoy it as much as I can. I mean, basketball fun still. I mean, it's not a job yet. So, I mean, me playing, us winning, us traveling, it's still fun to us. I mean, we still under 18 years old. Like, we just still try to have fun with it. I mean, it gets hectic at times, but I mean, when I have my dad handle everything, I mean, it makes it way easier than what it is. So, I mean, I still have fun with it.
What do you love most about the game?
I mean, I just love competing. I love winning. I mean, I hate losing, so I just, love to win everything. So I just love winning games. I love winning in ones, like just any type of competitive, like drill or any type of competitive aspect. I just love winning it. So,
You always hear the term in any sport, but in this case, obviously, AJ, basketball IQ, which we know obviously is different from physical skill. How do you describe your basketball IQ?
um, I would say I have a natural good IQ. But I mean, I used to watch the game. I still watch the game so much and study the game so much from other players that like I can just I think I just watched it so much where just God gave me the gift to just be able to see different things that people don't see passes people don't see in direct traffic the way people can't. So I mean, I think it's a gift, but I also think the studying that I have done helps.
Gotcha. You've said back to that work ethic and the hooping and sleeping for the most part. Describe for us kind of that work that you do put in, AJ. You have school, you're an honor student, you have practice, like let's say this season when the season's underway, but you have your practice. How else are you working on the game? I mean, are you in the gym at midnight? How does that work for
Yeah,
you?
yeah. When practice is over, I mean, I tend to be getting shots up. I mean, last year we had practice and then lifted, and then after lifts I would make shots with the coaches. I mean, this year I probably just get on the gun early morning and get on the gun late night and really trying to perfect my shot. But I mean, there's different ways to get in the gym. If it's an off day and it's like, I mean, I haven't worked out all week, I definitely got to work out in. But I mean, after practices, I have to get my individual skill set because practice is just really like for the team.
You've said and you've worked out with a number of the best NBA players. You've said the workouts and what you observed in the way they work out is at that level obviously way different than high school. Can you give us an idea of how different they are?
I mean, it's just that I mean, what you think it is, it's really what it is. I mean, they go full speed every rep, but they'll take their time walking back, but they'll make sure to go full speed every rep. It's way less missed shots. It's way more detailed, way more strategic. So I mean, like, 'cause obviously they're playing against better defenders with better players, so they have to be way more strategic on the certain things they do.
There's so much attention being paid to you as a young player. And of course, as we said, your dad does the job of filtering the distraction and all the noise so you can just focus and do your thing and try to keep getting better. But there's so much attention paid to you and to the moves you make. How do you avoid ego creeping in, AJ, like that? And that could be a tricky thing, but like, look at me, or in some way this is all about me. How do you keep that in check?
I mean, my goal, I mean, when I tell people what I want to be is to be a Hall of Famer. So until I've done that, there's no point of just boosting. I
Describe
mean,
that.
once you're a Hall of
Go
Famer,
ahead, sir.
I said once you're a Hall of Famer, you know you made it.
Great stuff. Describe that balance, AJ, of the big confidence which you have, that belief in yourself and your ability, with always respecting the game.
You have to respect the game. because karma. I believe in karma. Karma is definitely a thing. Respect your opponents because I mean, everybody playing on the stage for a reason. Everybody got a little talent. Everybody got something that is the reason why they're on the score today. So you can't just be like, bro, like he's not it. So I'm just gonna like, you feel me? But nah, everybody can compete against each other. That's why they're here. So you have to definitely gotta respect each other. Gotta respect the game. But I mean, confidence. You gotta have confidence because I think confidence is a real game changer. I think that's what really separated my eighth grade, my reclass year to my first eighth grade year. Because I mean, it's just a confidence thing. Once I gained that confidence that all the work that I've been putting in actually pays off, then you start making shots and you start feeling confident about yourself. But if you're just going about, be like you're not really that confident, I don't think your skill set can only translate so much. That's why I say like confidence is a skill. I mean, if you're not really skilled as a basketball player, but you have confidence, you can still make it a far way because you just have that heart in you.
Love it. Confidence is a game changer. Right on. Will you share with us, AJ, what it's like? And you're going against the best competition, not only across the country, but in the world. And you're getting it done at a big level. Will you share with us who have no idea what that's like to not only have a good game, but share with us what it's like when you're in the zone. I mean, when you're dominating, is it just a free feeling and the game's coming to you? How does that feel? Help us understand.
Yeah, I mean, the way I play, I don't usually try to force a lot of the issue. I just let the game come to me. If the first shot I take happens to be a three, it happens to be a three. But I'm never the type to really force a shot unless it's like a heat check moment. I made 4 threes in a row. I might just shoot, for a heat check. But I mean, I really just let the game come to me. So it's really just a feel. Like once you feel it, you just start attacking certain spots. You just start making certain shots, and you just start feeling it.
Every team, as we know, has a leading scorer, even the worst teams. But the greats make the players around them better. How do you make your teammates better, AJ?
I mean, me personally, I feel like I'm one of the more unselfish guys in the country for my class. I know a lot of guys at my stature in the past will have my what's the word? Is it stature? Will have my what they are, like what their rank is, and really just be like, oh, I'm the best player, so I'm gonna just take all these shots. But I mean, I really take pride in being unselfish. I don't want to be that one guy. I mean, I used to play with guys that used to be ball hogs, so I don't want to be that one guy that's just ball hogs. I mean, when it's that time of the game and it's a close game, I mean, I feel like I have the confidence to go take over. But I mean, and during the game, like everybody's on my team for a reason, so I think everybody eating, I mean, everybody like scoring, everybody doing everything is way better than just one person doing it.
Right on. Well said. Talk about the importance of learning from your mistakes. I mean, you're playing at a high level, you're headed for the next high level and the ultimate high level, and at all of them, everybody, the best of them, make mistakes. Talk about how you use those mistakes to learn and get better, AJ.
I mean, definitely just watch film because film doesn't lie. So I mean, I watched a lot of film on the mistakes and the good, and you just try to turn those mistakes into positives, and they'll really just get you better.
Has there been a moment in this journey for you? Again, we're talking about basically just a dozen years, still a teenager. Has there been a moment in terms of learning and staying humble along the way where your dad, for example, has had to pull you aside, AJ, at the gym or at home and say, hey, son, you're doing good things. People are noticing, but you're still learning, and that moment or that thing maybe wasn't the right way to go or the right way to act. Has there been a moment like that for you?
There probably has been a moment like that, but I don't think it was anything major. But there's probably definitely been a moment where I've said or like I used to have terrible body language. I mean, if that was a moment, like that used to like put me aside and be like, fix your body language, like you look crazy. But other than that, I don't think there was really a major moment.
When you talk about that, please. When you say body language, explain that.
Like on a missed shot or ref made a bad call, like I would like just like go all crazy and just look very immature.
Gotcha. Talk about AJ, the connection between doing things the right way off the court, making good decisions, and how you, because you mentioned karma earlier, so I guess I'm talking about the karma, how doing things the right way off the court or the wrong way connects to success or the lack of it on the court. You can't make poor decisions out there and then not have it affect your vibe on the court, right? Explain that.
I mean, some people can. I mean, some people can make
Really?
bad decisions off the court, and then their basketball is like their safe spot. So like they just feed everything into basketball. But me personally, I grew up in a household where we were just taught to make right decisions, act a par with whoever you're with, and just don't. I mean, just follow your ways, what you want to do, follow your role models, the good ones, and then I mean, you'll be fine. But I mean, we're old enough to know what's right and wrong, so I mean, just make the right choice.
Boom. Well said. Talk about the connection, AJ, between effort and attitude and how one impacts the other. In other words, a player with a good attitude is going to have a good or give a good effort, right? And vice versa.
Yeah, when you have a good attitude at coming at things, I mean, your effort tends to be better because I mean, you know what you're looking at, you know what you're going for. Your attitude's already good, so you're gonna put maximum effort. Now there is obviously the one in a million cases where people don't need to have good effort, but good attitude that put in good effort. But 9 times out of 10 it ties into both. I mean, if you have bad attitude, you're probably not gonna get max effort. If you have good attitude, you probably will give good effort.
You're young man learning and you're immersed in the game. You're doing it every day. But from, as you mentioned earlier, studying the game perspective, AJ, how far back have you gone in like the history of the game? Like, have you watched The Last Dance
Yeah,
five or
I've
six
watched.
times or
Now
pardon?
I've watched The Last Dance, but the most consistent like era I say I watch is like because I watched a lot of Tracy McGrady. So when he was playing Tracy McGrady and Grant Hill, so that era. Now I've definitely watched like Clyde Drexler play, Allen Iverson play. Definitely watched them, but I don't watch them a lot. But I mean, I've went pretty far back. I've watched Kareem highlights, Wilt highlights, but like I don't really sit there and watch that because I mean the game has evolved. So I tend to
Yeah,
watch a lot my position, my play style.
great point. Have you crossed paths with Michael Jordan yet? Have you ever met him or spoken with him?
I've never met or spoken to Michael Jordan. No.
Gotcha. Back to those right decisions and working hard, making the right decisions, and like you said, coming from the strong family is huge fuel to that. So all that feeds into like no fear, and it's obvious in watching you play. There is no fear. Talk about that wanting to take that shot in crunch time because many guys don't.
I mean, I mean, it's just a shot. I mean, I just view a lot of things as just. If it goes in, it goes in. If you miss, I miss. Like, I mean, I might have sold the team or whatever, but I mean, it was either gonna do one or two things. Either gonna go in or go or not go out. So I mean, just playing with that type of attitude is just. I mean, I think I'll take you far. I mean, Kobe said it a lot. I mean, Kobe and Mike said they missed more game winners than they make, but I mean, nobody really talks about their missed ones. Everybody talk about their made ones. So I mean, you're gonna miss some. Definitely, you're not gonna make every shot you take, but either take it or you don't. You'd rather put that. I'd rather bet on myself to make the shot than put it in somebody else's hands when I know I've worked for it. I've practiced that shot. If I miss it, I miss it. But
Nice. You've gotten obviously a lot of attention for great play. You can score with the best of them, the all around game, but that all around game from the greats includes strong defense. Talk about your defense and talk about the fun of playing it and the importance of strong defense, AJ.
yeah, defense definitely wins championships. I mean, I take pride in defense. I just don't like getting scored on. I mean, that's just where mine's come from. It's not about like I mean, I enjoy playing defense. I like stopping people. I don't like getting scored on. That's just my pride. Doesn't like getting scored on. So that's why I play defense. Like I don't like people just frying me. That's where mine comes from. I know other people have different reasons, but mine is I don't like getting scored on multiple times.
Nice. Right on. Talk about how your success individually is a tribute to the efforts of your teammates, of playing as a team, everyone playing their role. Like you're scoring buckets, but somebody had to pass the ball to you, or somebody had to rebound, get a stop. Talk about how your success is a reflection of the team, AJ.
Yeah, I mean, definitely you can't do it alone. Like championships, like I mean, if you ever look at a championship team, nobody ever won by themselves. But I mean, every team's gonna have that one superstar guy. I mean, someone has to get the credit, but I mean, it was definitely a team effort to why one person or why the team won.
Well said. And so as you go into this season, all eyes are on you, and all eyes includes the eyes of coaches at the biggest excuse me, biggest powerhouse programs in the country. How does that thing feel to you in terms of you could learn? There are those out there who would say, right, well, you get offers from a Carolina, a Duke, a UConn, Kansas, that type of a program. It's a no-brainer. Why wouldn't you go there? Those are the championship banner programs, etc. But you've said it's not necessarily all about that. It is about the development. It is about the family, right? Because family is important to you, and being in a family feel situation. Describe that for us in terms of what you're looking for, and ultimately what may be the factor.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like a family orientated group, college, like an atmosphere, family oriented atmosphere, a development program that's gonna get me to the NBA the fastest, but also make me like an immediate impact, winning organization. I mean, I'm going there to try to win a national championship, even if I don't win it. I'm trying to win it. I'm not just trying to lose first round. And like, just like just a non-sugarcoating coach that's just gonna hold me accountable.
Nice. And in terms of the visits, the official, which is the first? Do you have one this week or next week coming up?
Yeah, I go to Kansas State this weekend.
Kansas State this weekend. Gotcha. AJ, you recently did a backpack giveaway for kids for school in the community of Brockton. Talk about what giving back to the community means to you and your family, why it's important to you to give back and serve the community.
I mean, when I was younger, my dad used to give away pens and pencils when he went back to the Congo. So, I mean, it's just been inherited in all of us since a young age. So, I mean, now since I have the opportunity to do it, I like giving back. I mean, it's my community. I didn't have nobody to give back to me when I was younger. So, me being that role model for the kids feels great.
Strong. Totally get you. Lastly, describe your gratitude for this journey and for where you are. And as you've said, it's all about family and an extended family, the coaching you've received, the people who continue to help, your family in particular, but your appreciation for where you are and what's happening right now.
I mean, very, very appreciative. I mean, mostly God and my immediate family that I live with, my two sisters and my parents. But I mean, definitely a lot of coaches that helped me throughout the way. I'm not gonna name all of them, but I mean, just definitely a lot of coaches from my past and now that have helped me, and a lot of trainers that have helped me or helping me. So I mean, just thankful for all of them, and just yeah, just a big thank you.
Right on. Well, so appreciate you taking the time to join us at Says Who Sports. Love what you're about, what your family's about. Best of luck through the process and finding your home. We'll be watching from a social media perspective, and you have large following, growing every day. For people that want to follow AJ Dybantsa on Instagram, AJ Dybantsa, TikTok, AJ the Young OG. Is that correct,
That is
AJ?
correct.
And on Twitter, AJ Dybantsa. Did I miss any in there?
My Twitter is just my initial A and then Dybantsa, my last name. There's no J.
A Dybantsa on Twitter/X. Yeah, AJ, again, appreciate you, appreciate what you're about and your family. Best to you, and thanks again for joining us at Says Who Sports.
Thank you.